Hello and welcome back to The Witcher 3. Today we'll be doing the rest of the cleanup here in White Orchard, as well as doing the actual final plot mission in White Orchard. And we can see some ghouls in the distance, so let's just slap on some necrophage oil. And this can be a little bit fiddly, actually, having to put the oil on this sword anytime you encounter a certain type of enemy, and that is actually something that has been updated in the newer versions of the game. Yeah, there was a popular mod called Auto Apply Oils, which does what it says on the tin, really. And that has since become officially part of the game. So it just automatically puts the appropriate oil on. Roach. And this was an abandoned site, which once you get rid of the monsters or whatever hooligans are, well, inhabiting it, it'll get repopulated by people and you can actually find some merchants and other pretty useful stuff there. So those are worth doing when you come across them. Right now though, we have got the components for the Viper Steel Sword. So let's craft that. Yeah, we don't yet have the Viper Silver Sword parts, so we will have to come back later. Now over here is a monster nest. We have some more ghouls here hanging out. We can also see a place of power there. That is kind of the more important thing here. But first we have to take care of these lads. When the ghouls are flashing like that, they are regenerating health. It's generally not a problem. So now let's just get this bonus from the place of power here. And the ability point.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Yeah, we should do that, but we are going to need some bombs for that. So let's make these samum. Also, I should point out that you don't actually have to recraft your alchemy items like potions and bombs once you run out. They will replenish when you meditate, as long as you have some... If you have alcohol in your inventory, all your alchemy items will replenish when you meditate. That is something the game doesn't really explain all that well, and I think the first time I played I would... At least when starting out, I would just recraft my swallow potion and stuff like that, so it was a little bit stupid. And yeah, when we blow up the nest, it'll spawn some more monsters, but that was just a couple of basic ass ghouls, so no issues there. So now we are having this mighty fight against the bear. Looks pretty scary, but honestly not too big of a deal. Try not to get hit though. Yeah, just circle around and hit him in the butt, and that should generally do it. There is actually an achievement for having all of the these signs boosted by places of powers at once. We can do it here in White Orchard, but I'm not going to bother because it doesn't really matter. So here I'm just kinda weighing my options when it comes to the next upgrade. I'll upgrade the illusion for Axie. That will be useful at some point. Maybe not right now. It'll help you influence people in conversations much better and that sort of thing, so it is worth grabbing. And also worth grabbing is the Viper Silver Sword, which we finally got the parts for. Just have a look at the griffin. Oh, apparently not. Yeah, it's been a while since I recorded this and edited this, so we are done with all the side stuff now, so we can go to Vesemir and get the main story mission going.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Well, no time like the present.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
It does give us the option to still explore before meeting up with Vesemir here in the field, but we have done all the exploring we need to. So, let's just get this show on the road. Would have been nice to actually just have the option to skip straight here, but oh well.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's do this.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out!
So the crossbow. It is obviously a ranged weapon for this game, and it's not great, to be perfectly honest. Let's see, we do have it equipped here, so that's good. I'll also just have a look at my potions here. We got the Thunderbolt potion from Vesemir, so we just put that in our inventory here. And have a chug. Yeah, the crossbow is not great, honestly. It's best used for... Did not mean to bring out the torch. Or do that for that matter. Somehow we did get the griffin with the crossbow. Yes, as I was about to say, yeah, it's mainly for shooting down flying enemies. It can also be used underwater, where it kills underwater enemies in pretty much one hit. They apparently planned to have actual underwater combat, but it was crap, so they just decided, let's just have the crossbow kill everything in one hit.
Don't let it get away!
Yeah, when we do enough damage to the griffin, it'll fly over to the mill. So let's just pursue. I don't think it's actually possible to kill the griffin without it fleeing over here, so let's just give chase and finish this once and for all. One of these days I'll actually hit it. That'll do. Maybe not take a wing swipe to the face.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Trophies give some minor bonuses to Geralt, like... I don't remember what this one does, but some of them are like 10% extra damage against certain types of enemies and that sort of thing. But more importantly, you can just hang them off of Roach. And they'll just dangle there looking cool. Or you can sell them.
Move it!
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
I mean, sure, no real reason to turn it down. Like, if we turned down our payments for Witcher contracts on the basis of the people being assholes, well, then we probably wouldn't be paid pretty much ever, so... So, might as well take their money and get out of here.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true. What'd the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Why does this keep happening to us?
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
brawl, we didn't start it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
We can talk here. Some charming orchards nearby. In bloom even, so you almost can't smell the corpses.
A tempting proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing, and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Yennefer, how'd they...
We'll talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.